Hi, it's Tara. I'm back with another video. I've been inspired recently by the color orange, and I know that orange is something that is just something that really lifts my mood. And I've been talking about mood a lot because I feel like, you know, we buy a lot of perfumes and luxury goods because we want to lift our mood. And I just wanted to just incorporate the color orange. The color orange is bright and happy. It's a mixture of the sunny yellowness and red passionness, I feel. But when you bring them together, it's a little less glaring than yellow, and it's a little less what do you call, not passionate, but intense. Than it's not as serious as red. So to me, orange is one of the best colors there is. I don't wear orange in my face. I mean, I don't wear orange in my clothes because this shade does nothing for my complexion. But I really love to see orange in things around me. You know what I mean? So this is like an espresso glass carafe that they gave me for free for ordering a bunch of Nespresso coffee. And this the sleeve that you carry it in so your hands don't get hurt from the heat is orange and nice and bright. Another thing that's orange are this beautiful glaze on this Spanish Portuguese pottery. This gorgeous. This is like a gorgeous, deep, glossy orange. Makes you feel very happy when you're dipping your tortilla chips into the salsa. Another thing that's orange and honey at the same time is this. This is my newest acquisition, and it's a really nice cheapie by Kim Kardashian, and this is the famous honey bottle. And you know what? I'm not a snob when it comes to perfume, although I do have quite a few like pricier ones, but this one is actually a really nice white floral honey. It's not overwhelmingly indolic or fecal or animalic like honey. This is like a very pleasant light white floral honey, very sunny. It's not too sweet, but it's still quite honey like. I love it. Another thing that is has a little bits of honey notes in it, but it's also an aquatic, is this. And this is the Low Dizzy Absolue. So this is not your usual cold, sterile white bottom. This is it mixes the marine metallic notes of the original Low Dizzy with orange flowers, neroli, I think, and also it has a slight tuberose honeyness to it. That's why it's this warm orangey color. And this is like a really nice mix, a quite unique and successful mixture of cold, metallic, aquatic, and floral, warm, honeyed elements. And that's kind of like spring. So you have the warmness of summer, but you also have the coldness of winter mixed together. So it's kind of like a aquatic spring in a bottle to me. Well, if you want something a little less challenging, so a lot of people do not like aquatic notes, but a lot of people like fluffy irisy notes. There's this is mandarin this is the mandarin flavor of the Prada Infusion D'Iris. So this is mandarin eau de parfum, and it has orange zest, I think, green mandarin, mandarin flower heart, and orange flower and neroli. So this is like a fluffy, airy, not sharp. Okay, so it's not sharp. So for those of you that do not like really citric ones, but you like want a little lift, this is really good. And look at the big dent I put in this. I and my roommate really love this sunny, bright perfume, but powdery, not sharp. Okay, very nice due to the iris. Okay, and now speaking of my roommate and I had gone overseas to Spain, and we went to Seville, and Seville is famous for the Seville orange. And throughout the whole city, even in the winter, there's thousands of orange trees just full of orange globes. Unfortunately, they're not sweet like the California navel oranges. They're very sour and slightly bitter. They use the skin to make marmalade for the famous like UK jam. So these are super inexpensive, like $20 or under, and easily found it almost everywhere in Seville. These are just simple colognes. This one is a hand cream, so if you don't like perfume, you can put it in a hand cream. And it's just a delightful orange blossom, and Neroli. So yep, this brand right here is called Agua de Sevilla, and it's just this really nice, refreshing cologne. So bright and floral. I mean, and you know, Seville is the hottest place in Europe in the summer. So we're talking about in the early hundreds every day. So that's why they keep it nice and light there. Anything else would probably kill someone. But speaking of things with a little bit more heft, we have these. This one is one of my favorites. I don't know if they still have it, but there might be bottles of it floating around. This outstandingly beautiful bottle is Oranges Bigarade from the famous Lancome line. Love it. Look, I like how they made the lid white instead of the usual metal or black. It's a metallic lid, and this is like just outstanding. This has orange essence and orange zest essence, and it's basically and has Ceylon black tea notes. The ending is like a really nice warm, cozy benzoin ending. So this is like slightly citric at the beginning, then it's kind of earthy and aromatic with the black tea, and then it ends on a very comforting, warm, cozy, slightly amberic, Swedish note. Yeah, very nice. This is Oranges Bigarade. And just again, let me share this bottle with you so you can cheer you up. You know, having this really cheers you up, and it smells stunning too. Another thing that is on the more expensive side, yes, is this. Speaking of, every time you see this bottle, my wallet shivers. But yes, I went to Paris and I bought this in Paris, so the prices were a little bit better, and we got back the taxes. So this is the only place where I would be willing to get that. And this was like when the euro and the USD was almost in parity. So the next time, I don't even know when the next time that would happen. But anyways, yes, this is a huge bottle of Neroli Outremoir, and this is a very lovely, refined green Neroli refreshing tea scent. Yes. So this is like, to me, the epitome of tea scents. Very refined. It might not be long lasting enough for some people, but for me, this is great. This is great. And this one will last me a lifetime. Oh, it's so good. It's just like light, cheerful, happy, hopeful, just like spring is. Epitome of spring to me, and epitome of the color orange. Okay, so this is actually jasmine centric, but this is one of my newest acquisitions, and this is the Matisse version. I think this is like a leather cap with a Matisse inspired, like, exuberant print. It comes with a special Matisse box too, but I didn't bring it out because it's big and clunky, and it has this motif on the outside, and it has like a little sign or placard or something like that names it to be Matisse. So this is called Jasmin Bonheur, and this is like the newest of the Guerlain line. And I just wanted to bring it out just to say that if you like jasmine that's very light, like a daytime, happy jasmine, it's not sweet, it's not gourmand, it's just like an appreciation for the flower. So this is jasmine, and this is a orange blossom or neroli, and a little bit of rose, I believe. And it's just that simple. To some people, the price tag is not worth it because it's too simple. But, you know, I feel like sometimes I just want to smell the actual flowers. And this to me is not your wild, indolic jasmine balm that's an animalic and very stinky, but it is not just your flat, insipid jasmine that is just one-dimensional and, you know, doesn't do anything. This kind of drills up your nose a little bit, you know what I mean? Like real jasmine flowers do. It's got some high notes that just kind of push into your nose really fast when you smell it, just like when you smell a real jasmine flower. This is very low sillage, so it doesn't project a lot. It's low to the skin, but it smells like very classy. And I mean, it's just like the simple natural flower. That's how I feel, and not much else. Sometimes I just want that because, like, to me, it's like purity. You know, sometimes you want those very extravagant compositions where you have the kitchen sink, you know, everything in the kitchen sink in it, because then you feel like you're getting more for your money. Like the composer worked harder and the people put more ingredients in, so it justifies like a bigger price tag. But sometimes you just want to have the simplicity of the note itself, like the purity of a daytime sunny jasmine. Please, yes, please, you know. But then with all of this naturalness and whatnot, of course, I mean, it's not going to have it's not going to be super long lasting. It's also not going to be very high projecting. So for people that prefer to have that, I recommend Saracens by Serge Lutens. If you want like jasmine and honey, it's super, super strong. I recommend Fils de Joie, also by Serge Lutens. But this is your pretty and prim French garden spring scent jasmine. Okay, so I feel like there is a value for that, and there's people that would value and appreciate this, and I'm one of those people, obviously. Will I at some point kick myself for getting this because of the the longevity is not that good and sillage is not that good? Possibly. There might be some days that I would say, you know, why did I waste all my money for this when I could have gotten 5 bottles of something else? But then there's other days like today, and the day I got this and I smelled this, is that I really need this in my collection. You know what I mean? So to each their own. You know, collecting is just kind of like, you know, it kind of shows the history of your emotional, economic, and your mental like status at the moment. You know what I mean? I don't see it as being a static thing. It ebbs and flows, you know. So right now I'm loving this, and yeah, I'm showing you guys too, so you guys can enjoy it as well, vicariously through me. Thank you so much, and have a great day. I hope you have a great sunny days to come. Leave the heaviness behind. Try to be hopeful. Try to hold on. You know, try to fight your way through bad moods. I feel like the good times are just waiting around the corner. If you can just hold on until you turn that corner, that is something that you should probably strive to do. It's well worth it. Thank you, and have a good day. Bye.